Okay, so this is about to be a pull pour. So the pull pour is actually one of the more fascinating opportunities to get cells. So, and especially the big cells. So that's what I'm aiming for tonight. So what I'm going to do with my paints, I've already pre-mixed my paints from the other pours, as you see here. So what I'm gonna do is put a little more, I don't know why I have such faith in the silicone. After I told you that silicone is probably not the best lubricant for me to use. But I'm just gonna continue because everybody's always swearing about the silicone. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm gonna put some more silicone, just a few more drops, like 1 or 2 per cup. And as I put the 1 or 2 more per cup in there, it's gonna actually try to give a few more cells. So with the pull pour, I'm gonna use, I took like some sheet protectors. You can probably see it against the black here. I used like a sheet protector, so what I've done is I cut the edges off of it so that I can pull the paint down. So I'm gonna use white as my primary paint to pull from, and the rest of the colors are gonna produce cells against the black. Now, I know the blue is a little dark. The lilac should be okay. The seafoam green should be okay, and the white should enhance. So we'll see where it goes from there. All right. Okay, now I'm actually going to, I think this is wide enough. Yes, it's wide enough. So I'm gonna go on and do the pull now. So what you wanna do is touch lightly and then drag the white across the rest of the colors. You don't want to like mat it down and pull all the paint off. You wanna do it just enough to kind of get the white to cover the rest of the paint, and then the cells can produce. So I'll go on, here goes nothing. All right, yeah, kind of get it saturated, and then kind of pull and pull across. All right, it didn't go all the way to the edge, so I have another little piece over here. I'm gonna just come back up the edge over here. Kind of do that edge. I'll flip it, even though the paint is still on there. And I'll come up the other side, kind of get that edge. The sheet wasn't long enough. All right, wow, so I'm seeing some good things happening here. And I'm gonna use my torch, the almighty torch. I love this torch. I think it's almost time to put some more butane in it because it is, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit more left in there. So I'll kind of bring it across just to see what'll happen. I'm pretty satisfied with it. Now I'm gonna give it a tilt to see what'll happen. Here to stretch it back down and get some of those cells to open up a little bit. I don't want to stretch it too much here. I want to stretch it down enough to get some of the cells to move a little bit. Yeah. Ooh, they're still small, but I guess small cells are gonna be my thing. All right, well, I'll stretch that paint out across the edge there and bring it on back down here. All right, well, when it dries, it might produce some more cells, but I am pleased and happy with it. So, yeah, another pour. If you notice, I did come over to my little apparatus that we built earlier to kind of see how things would turn out over here. Yeah, I'm running out of heat source here, so that's gonna kind of affect whether or not. Let's see. I'm gonna kind of push it over to the edge. I don't want it to be, I don't want that little line through the middle there. Alright. I think I know how to get it back to where it needs to be, but I'm gonna stop after now. Oh wow, it's kind of producing a neat effect. So I'm gonna see, alright, pull it across, then I'll push it back, and then I'll push it back, and then I'll drag it down, drag it back, push it. Kind of see if I can get those cells to go back. It's like a wave through the middle. You see there? Like a wave through the middle, which is kind of cool, but I don't really, I'm not a big fan of it. And the bottom is moving a little bit now. All right, so I'll stop there. Yeah, I like that. I end up liking the mistakes a little bit more, which is kind of concerning to me. But I think the mistakes are actually what really make the art enjoyable. You don't know where it's gonna go. You don't know what it's gonna do. Voila. Yes. That's perfect. I like that. Yeah. That's the way I'm gonna leave it. All right. And I'll take a close-up picture so you can see it a little bit better. You will really like it in person. I like the richness, especially right over here. It produced some good things. I still can't get those really big cells. All right, well, that's our rendering for tonight. Enjoy your evening, and I'll catch you later.